Hi everyone, this is Daniel Scranton, and I'm going to channel the Arcturian Council. Greetings. Well, the Arcturian Council. Well, please to connect. Yes. 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 We are putting a great deal of emphasis at this time on listening to your inner guidance, because you have never lived on earth in any other lifetime where you have had as much influence from outside sources available to you. You can go onto your computer, your phone, your tablet, and find out what someone else is thinking, what someone else is predicting, who lives thousands of miles away. And there isn't just one person who is offering their perspective online. There are so many who are doing this, who are influencing many, many people and how they think, what they believe. and ultimately how they vibrate. Many of the ones who are doing this are getting their information from other people that they have found on the internet. And putting their own twist or their own spin on something they have read or heard or seen. It's time for you all to put your trust in yourselves and in your feelings. Because you are deciding which future you experience in every now moment. When you hear people talking about timelines, you may assume that everyone is going on the same timeline together, regardless of how they are vibrating, regardless of the choices they are making, regardless of how enlightened they are. That hardly seems like the universe we are living in, where each individuated consciousness, each aspect of source, gets to choose, by virtue of their vibration, which timeline they are on. Therefore, if you are putting your faith in someone who is telling you about one timeline that you are all destined to experience, and when you take in that person's perspective, you feel terrible inside, you need to listen to that feeling. That feeling is telling you that there is something about this prediction that is triggering you, that is bringing up some trauma from your past lives that you still need to clear. And once you clear it by feeling it and breathing into it, then you can remember this transmission from us that is telling you that you no longer need to put your attention on the doom and gloom scenario that you came across, no matter how many people are telling you it is the one true truth. Remember, many of these people are just getting their information from another source. And it spreads because it's compelling, because it's an interesting story. It has the good and the bad fighting against each other in some sort of holy war. And all of that makes for excellent storytelling. But you don't want to live it. And you don't have to. In most cases, you already have. And that is why it resonates with you on some level, but still makes you feel awful inside. there are so many beautiful timelines that you have in front of you right now to choose from. And in fact, there are many more positive, good feeling timelines than there are negative ones. But the negative ones get all the press. They get more views, more comments, and more likes, which perpetuates them in the world you are living in right now. We advise you to choose what feels best to you in this now moment, and then trust that your now moment is what determines your future. You live in a world right now where so many people have begun channeling. But keep in mind that most channelers are relatively new to channeling, and therefore are still putting a lot of themselves into their channeling. A lot of their own beliefs will be a part of the messages that they put out, even if they are connecting to a higher form of consciousness as they do. If you will simply put your attention on information that empowers you, that makes you feel good, that reminds you of who you are, and that affirms for you what you know deep down inside to be true, then you are doing something that serves you by looking outside of yourself to see what certain teachers, certain channelers are saying. And you can spend the rest of your time going within, meditating, living your life, following your bliss, spending time with those you love, accessing your own direct link to higher consciousness, feeling source inside of you and all around you. And you can give your minds a break from having to know everything that's going to happen in the next few weeks, months, and years. Trust your hearts, trust your impulses, your instincts, your intuition, and trust your feelings. And let everything work out in the way it is meant to, which is always for the positive, because you are on this ascension journey and there is no stopping it. We are the Arcturian Council, and we have enjoyed connecting with you. trying to not be overexposed here in the light. I'm getting curtains for that window. Right now I just have this makeshift sarong hanging there, keeping me from getting... I'm also sitting on pillows, because if I were down lower, there's like an overhang outside the window. The sun would be right. Bam. By the way, those things, I'm sorry to say, just like the headlights at the old house, there'd be headlights behind me and everybody would get all excited about the headlights. Those are specks of dust, I realized today. As I was sitting here getting ready and seeing the specks of dust go by. So, I know it adds a hint of magic to the video, but I can see it in front of me. I can see the little specks of dust going around. Blessings and namaste. Thank you for watching my videos. As always, if I sit this way, maybe I'll look straight into the camera instead of off to the side. I got some work done on the office yesterday, as you can see. More lights are up. All the boxes now emptied. I even got my rug, which I love, which I hadn't... Oh, can you see it? I hadn't really had a good spot for it for a while because the other office I was in was carpeted, so it was like it was a little weird to throw a rug on a carpeted floor, but now it's hardwood here, and I've got my rug down below, which I love. All the bowls I think are unpacked now. I don't know if you could hear them today at all. So it's, you know, and I had to throw some of these lights out because some of them were like half dead. The one, you know, half the bulbs were dead from the old house. I've got a couple things I want to promote here. The advanced group channeling class is coming very soon. It's on the 7th, which is Thursday. I'll just have the light. I'll just have light on my face. It's fine. And my pillows in the background. That's coming up. That'll be a link down below if you're watching on YouTube. Everywhere else, go to danielscranton.com/learn. For that, access to that. Also, Money Mastery course is coming up this month on the 21st. Starts the 21st. That's danielscranton.com/money mastery. Also, link below on YouTube. And yeah, that's all I got to promote right now. Talea has just been so great during the whole moving, unpacking process. She's so much fun to have around while we're, you know, going through this chaos of boxes and stuff. She just finds things and starts playing with them, and hopefully they're, you know, pretty much everything in the house is non-toxic, but still there's things like you don't necessarily see that's dust. Sorry. You don't want her putting in her mouth, so we have to keep an eye on her still, but and we still have a lot of work to do. And the guy who's been helping us is Filipino, like my wife, so he's our new handyman. And he's Tito Ricky to my daughter, who you may have just heard just now. Ricky's gonna come back this week at some point and help us with more stuff. Like he's been putting in ceiling fans. See, I have a ceiling fan in here, which I love. I love my ceiling fan. I had it on yesterday. It's been getting hot. It's cold sometimes here, and sometimes it's really hot. So we're getting more ceiling fans put in the kitchen, living room, and everything. So we can turn those on, and we don't have any air conditioning here, so it's nice. Anyway, I hope your week's off to a good start and everything's going well in your world. There's Talea again. Namaste. Again, blessings to you and yours, and I will be back here tomorrow to do it again. Tomorrow morning. I love you guys. I appreciate you and the way you are showing up in my my world. So thanks for that. Please subscribe to this YouTube channel if you're watching on YouTube, and everywhere else, just come back tomorrow and I'll do it again. Okay, bye for now, everybody.